What's up, guys? It's Matchbox Madness, and we are here today with another Matchbox Golden Age feature. If you guys don't know what the Matchbox Golden Age, it's basically the time period from about 2005 to 2011 to 2012 where Matchbox was absolutely unstoppable. They had an incredible lineup year after year. It was a 6 or 7 year period where the Matchbox lineup was absolutely amazing. It was just incredible. Anyways, we're talking about another Golden Age model today. It's a little bit more of a unique car, which is to be expected from Matchbox. We know they love to make unique cars. We're talking about the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. You can see 3 of them spinning around in front of you, and it's now a car that's relevant again today. Matchbox did a bunch of these during the Golden Age era. They then lost the license to Mercedes-Benz along with Hot Wheels and the Mattel brand. However, in recent years, Mattel's gotten the Mercedes-Benz license back, and we've seen the Unimog pop back up. It's been in a couple of 5-packs. We've seen it in the Jurassic World 5-packs and singles. We've also seen it in like a Raft Team 5-pack where it looks really, really good. Anyways, we're talking about the Golden Age Unimogs here today. I only have 3 in front of you, but in reality, there's 7 or 8 of these Unimogs out there. And there's a few that I don't have that I would love to find at some point. There's a green Unimog super fast I'd love to get. There's a black and a lime green Euro. There's 2 Euro edition Unimogs, the black and the lime green I just mentioned. There's a teal and black Unimog. So some fantastic Unimogs. I have 3 here. Can't wait to open them, but there's a couple more that I would love to add at some point. So unfortunately, only 3 for you here today. But that won't stop me from opening them and reviewing them. Let's talk about the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. So the first one we're going to talk about is the first edition of the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. This is the orange version. I believe the Unimog also had a run back in the early Matchbox days, back before Mattel owned it, but it was a different casting entirely. I'm not sure on that, but I believe there was a different version or a similar car or a similar Mercedes-Benz model that looked like the Unimog. Anyways, this is the orange version. This was the first release of the car, and it looks absolutely great. So, there's the orange Unimog. Next up, actually, let's go with this one. Let's go in order of when they came out. This is the silver Unimog. And technically, it's the Unimog U300. I just call it the Unimog because Unimog 3 or U300 is kind of a mouthful. So there we go. There's the silver Unimog. And last but not least, here is the blue Unimog. Move all that stuff out of the way, and here we go. Let's talk about the Unimog. Alright, first off, first thing I noticed, for the most part, all pretty stock and realistic deco. That's super cool, and that's something Matchbox does super well. A lot of times, Hot Wheels will produce a casting, and then they get kind of carried away and throw a bunch of crazy deco on it. Not with Matchbox. This is a car that I feel like you could get kind of crazy with the deco. They didn't do that. They kept it stock, and it looks absolutely fantastic, and it pays off. In terms of tampos, let's start with the orange version. No tampos on the front. It'd be kind of cool to see that grille, that Mercedes-Benz logo, those headlights get tampoed in, but that's because they're on the plastic base, so nothing on the die-cast body itself. All the headlights are tampoed onto that plastic base. Flip it around, nothing really on the side. That's to be expected, especially with the first edition of a model. Matchbox usually does headlights, taillights, that's about it. They keep it stock. On the back, again, we get taillights on the base and a nice little tow hook. I wish I had a trailer over here. I don't have one out right now. I'd love to bring a trailer over here and hook them up. The silver basically has the same deal going on. Headlights on the front. Kind of hard to notice on that base. Right there. And then taillights on the back, as you can see. The blue gets a little more creative with things. No headlights on the front, unfortunately, but we do get some side deco on the side. It says Cargo Couriers on the side there. Rentals, just a licensed brand, looks really good. And then you get some tampoing on the side of the bed here. No taillights, so only side, so it looks like with these couple of models, you've either gotten side deco or you get front deco. Personally, I prefer the side deco because it looks a little better. The front deco really isn't that noticeable if it doesn't have it. First off, because it's on the plastic base. Second off, it's really minimal. It's basically a small gray line, and that's about it, and you don't really notice it. But with the side deco, you can give it a licensed livery. You can make it look like an actual delivery truck, which is really cool. That's always fun when you have a realistic looking car. If I saw this thing on the road, I'd expect to. I wouldn't be surprised if I see it stock but I expect to see some kind of livery or company on the side because it's a truck. Most trucks that are delivery trucks of that sort have some type of branding on them. So I think having a deco on the side makes it look really good. Personally, though, the blue isn't my favorite. The orange looks really good. It's a little more of a unique color, not necessarily something you expect to see in a truck, and I really like it for that. The silver looks good. The blue doesn't look great. I'm also not a super big fan of the blacked out wheels on it. They all have these same off-road wheels. I think those are what, 6 spokes? Yeah, they're all the 6-spoke off-road wheels. They all look really good. The one nice thing I really do like is Matchbox always makes it a priority to get mirrors on the cars. If you look at any Matchbox car for the most part, they put the side view mirrors on the side of the side mirrors on the side of the car, and you can see that they've done it. And it's not your typical side view mirror like you'd see on a normal car, but it's actually the truck side view mirror. So it's cool. It's a little more unique. That's something you don't see often from the trucks when they do their big trucks. Normally these mirrors aren't included. So I'm super happy to see that. Just all in all, fantastic casting. Not really a lot to say on it. Personally, this wasn't a model that I was ever super high on. I always thought the Unimog was like, oh, it's okay. But I saw these at the convention. I picked them up, and the minute I saw them, my mind immediately changed. Just because it's such unique casting. It's this truck, but it's like this tiny truck, but it's also a big truck, if you know what I mean. The front of the truck, it's got this big old cab, and you're like, that's going to be huge, and then it comes around, and it's got this short little bed, and it's just really unique. I don't know. I really like that, and I'm really liking this casting. It's a super fun model. I plan on continuing to collect it. I love that the Mercedes-Benz license is back, because it means we can get more cars like these. Anyways, that's all for now, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all later. Make sure to turn notifications on, and that's all for now. Peace.